tear right here. It made me lose a bunch of my coolant. All this is for the heater core when you're driving so you have heat in the wintertime. It's a race car. It's already hot enough. I don't need the heater core.
$1 championship prize on the line as the best drivers in the region battle it out all season long.
It's just coolant, no tire down or nothing?
What?
Just coolant, no tire down or nothing?
Yeah, we're gonna try to refire it and drive it off.
Leaking coolant!
Leaking coolant?
Yep, that's what they told me. Well, at least I kept it out of the wall. I thought it was the tire going down, but Turns out I blew an old original factory Nissan hose. Some kind of cooling jacket, jet, whatever, but might be able to fix it and get back out there. Shitty for a points night though. Running decent, probably just chasing down that 9 car. And then this happened. Oh well, part of racing, right? Oh, you don't have to watch me undress. Come on now. Okay, dude, I got it. Good job.
Great. Down in victory lane as the belts and buckles are going to come on down this 81 machine. He's going to climb the car. Fans, have a round of applause. Your feature 2 winner, 81 Blade Shaw.
Okay, good Sunday morning. I forgot to do an intro video Saturday, so we'll have to do something with this here. But the porch report on Sunday morning, it's a lot nicer than it was yesterday. It was very muggy. It was very, very muggy at the track. Probably one of the hottest I've personally ever been a part of, whether wrenching or racing itself. But we survived. It was an all in all tough night. First race, well, let's start with practice. First practice, looking at my notes here, I went 6th quick of 8 cars. We only did 10 laps. I did an 18.1. Felt pretty confident going in for practice number 2. Practice 2, I did an 18.2, 7th of 9 cars. We were the first session out, so the track was nice and green. We had the late models, the vintage modifieds, pure stocks, mini stocks us, and the pro challenge cars there. So a lot of rubber was laid down fairly quickly with how hot it was, and just a little bit greasy, but it's okay. I still did an 18.2 in the second practice session, so I ended up drawing pole out of the random draw, however they do it, but I started on pole for the first race. I ended up in the first race, unfortunately, having a coolant line split open on me. So battling in around, not sure exactly where I was. It was lap 20 of 25. Then the coolant line let go. Obviously, the water coolant went on the tires, so I had no steering, almost went into the fence. I thought it was a tire puncture, as I experienced that last week. So that's unfortunate, but it stayed out of the fence. I stayed around for one more lap thinking it was a puncture and I was going to just try and survive the race. But obviously it did not. So I pulled into the infield, and that's when the medical team came up to me and just says, "Oh, I'm just leaking coolant everywhere." Obviously, that's why I couldn't steer. So I drove it back to the pits, found out it was a out of the block of the engines on Nissans and most cars, they'll have coolant lines running to a heater core inside the car so that you could have heat in the wintertime. Obviously, we don't need that, so it was just a little bypass tube between the two pipes, and that's actually what decided to rip apart. So once we were able to cut that back, put it on, I had no issues in the second feature. In the second feature, I started basically dead last. We had our teammates, father Luke was racing in the one car as Dustin couldn't make it. So he was just out having some fun logging laps. He started scratch behind me, which is fine. He's out here for laps, having fun. And I had a decent battle with the number 9 car, the Mustang. So struggling night, but a learning night. So I had a couple of drivers come up to me outside of my team. One of them saying they enjoy the videos. The other one saying that I'm getting faster and faster and I'm becoming harder to pass, which that's a good thing. It means they'll have to not just kind of bully me out of the way in a respect. They'll have to try and find a way around me, which is obviously the ultimate goal. Is racing, you want to win every time. So the fact I'm getting closer, and you can see it in the onboards that I'm getting there. As you can see, my neighbor's cat down in the corner there. He's about 16 years old, Linus. Yeah, like I said, it was a struggle night, but a good night. She's in one piece, so thank you again. All the sponsors, Merry Maids, Born to Foam, Perfect Endeavor Expressions, Countryside Contracting, Welsh Meadows, everybody. My brother came out. He ended up bringing out his friend Brandon and his wife Michelle, which was cool. My Aunt Laura and my Uncle Ralph came out. So lots of cool videos. Like I said, I'm getting faster, getting better. So we'll see what happens going forward. I know I'm pretty consistent. Looking at my lap times, I'm in like the 18.1s, 18.0 range. Everybody's getting really fast. I will give mad props to the other rookie in my class, the 94. He's the one that mentioned that I enjoy the videos. He's gotten very quick, very, very fast, very quickly. And that's good for the class to have car counts like that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we had 10 cars, which is a good solid night. I think most of the other tracks got rained out with the thunderstorms that were coming through, and Flamboro rolled the dice, and it turned out to be, outside of the mugginess, a very nice night for racing. So unfortunate for the other tracks, but here we are, Sunday morning, coffee, porch, reviewing. Next week we are off, but we are going to be racing the following week. And if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be the Meet the Drivers night. So we'll have some hero cards made up, hopefully. Maybe some candy to give away for some kids. So come on out, Flamboro Speedway.